Oh, hayo minasan, hier ist wieder Damelaxe, euer Bob. Es geht weiter mit Higurashi, When They Cry. Und wir haben gerade einen sehr schönen Anruf in unserem Zimmer bekommen. Wir haben auf das in der Hand liegende Telefon gewechselt und jetzt werden wir uns da mal weiter unterhalten. Demons? You mean the ones that from hell with spiked steel rods? They were more like human-eating demons. There's scary folklore in which they come down to the village, kidnap humans and eat them. This act by the demons is called demoning away. I heard the curse and demoning away always happen at the same time. What could that mean? I know people died strangely 5 years in a row, but I've never heard that people are also disappearing likewise. The curse and demoning away always happen at the same time. That's the first I've heard of that. Are you sure, my brother-kun? That's what I want you to answer. Reina and Mion were saying that if it was Oyashio-sama's curse, demon away should follow. Oisho-san starts groaning over the phone. Maybe he knows something. Mabara-san, you heard about the first case, right? The mutilation murder. Yes. One of the 6 culprits is still on the run, right? Exactly. Isn't it possible that he was demoned away rather than still being at large? What? Der alte Mann hypothesizes sounds too drastic. Irgendwie kann man aus dem keinen richtigen Sextalk rausbekommen. Das ist der alte Mann, der bringt's einfach nicht. Oishio-san oder Oishi. Oishi? Ich werde es das nächste Mal noch mal richtig probieren. The murder from 4 years ago was uniquely gruesome. The culprits were identified. The police spread a large number of wanted bills with a photo of the criminal. The police must have been their toes and cracking down on the possible runaway routes. Yet, they found no clues after 4 years. The police can't be that useless. So, Oishi-san hypothesis doesn't seem too far-fetched. How about the accident that happened the year after that? The couple who were in favor of the dam project died excellently together, right? To tell you the truth, we announced the official death of the husband only. The wife's body wasn't found. So, literally, she's still missing. At the time of the accident, the water under the cliff was overflowing and muddy. The divers searched the area over several miles from the main stream and the tributaries, but they didn't find the wife's body. But she died even so the body's missing, right? Isn't that different from being demoned away? Without the body, we can't say she's dead. Until the legally set date, she's treated as alive. I don't know if I can call this being demoned away. The wife is missing. That's the only truth. What about the 3rd year's incident? The priest died of an illness, and the wife committed suicide, right? You see, my brother-son, that case follows the exact same pattern. The wife threw herself into the bottomless swamp in the hinterland of Hinamizawa. There was only circumstantial evidence. The only thing they found were her will and sandals in front of the swamp. The divers found some belongings in the swamp, but they couldn't find the body. The police suspected a camouflage suicide, so they're still searching for the key witness. I'm not certain if I can say these people have been deemed away, but as you said, one person goes missing every year. In this year's case, the woman who was with Sumitake-san is missing. Then how about the housewife who was bludgeoned to death? Did anybody go missing? The culprit was arrested, right? Yes, we arrested the guy. He was a crackhead with records. He confessed to murder while he was questioned in another case. But shortly after the arrest, a kid from the victim's family went missing. We don't know if he was involved in a crime. We are still investigating. But the culprit was caught, right? Could it be his partner who did that? I don't know. We don't have means to investigate now. I mean, the man died in the detention center while in interrogation. He suffocated himself with a spoon. The coroner couldn't determine if it was a suicide or an accident. So, in the past 5 years, there has always been one dead, one missing person each year, right? You're right. I'm surprised too. I didn't notice this connection before. Wieder einmal. Super Arbeit der Polizei, dass sie so etwas Tolles herausfinden können. I don't know if this is going to be the clue to solve this case. It's merely a connection between them. Is there any connections between those missing? Oshi-san groans while thinking. I organize our thought. It was a dam construction worker in the first year. The second year it was a wife of the pro-dam project couple. The third year was a wife of the priest. The fourth year was a child of the victim's family and a lover in the fifth year. I don't see any connections. Except for the first year. It's mostly a wife lover or people like that. He's right. If so, the kid in the fourth year seems different now. Every other case happened to a couple, but this one is a child. I remember Sumitake-san telling me that the brother was alive and moved to another city. The kid who went missing in the fourth year, what was he like? He seemed very quiet. He was a year older than you. His name was Hojo Satoshi. Dum dum dum. Satoshi? I've heard that name before. It was a guy who transferred out of our school last year, wasn't it? He was going to your school until last year. Did you hear something about him? Vaguely, I remember when I was escorted to my seat for the first time. The teacher said it used to be the seat of somebody who transferred out. So the seat I'm sitting now belonged to the guy who was deemed away and is missing? Ich möchte bitte einen neuen Stuhl. Könntet ihr einen verbrennen, bitte? The cold touch of that desk resurfaces on my palm, and it gives me creeps. The series of strange deaths, I mean, Oyoshiro-sama's curse, is finally linked to me. That could touch feels as though Oyoshiro-sama stroked my neck. Oyoshiro-sama's curse, huh? Does that really exist? I'll be honest, I believe in your Oyoshiro-sama's curse. I'm scared of it. That's why I want to believe those were somebody's plot, not the curse. But no matter how deep I look into it, there's no sign of human doing. Rather, these incidents seem more and more bizarre the more I learn. Maybe I might get to know what I'm not supposed to know eventually? To live a life without knowing the truth, or to know the truth even though I might regret it later? Which way should I take? I might be next year's victim. I have only one more year to live. Oder auch nicht. Then I remember about Reina. She was saying she was going to be the next target of the curse. Ryugu Reina-san? Wasn't she one of your classmates who moved in last year? These cases seem too much for girls. So isn't it natural for her to be shaken up? It wasn't like that. She clearly said she was going to be next. She sounded like she had some very concrete ideas. She seemed very convinced. It was like Reina's fear, Reina's drastic change, somebody who looked like Reina. Is that unrelated to this? The strange feeling about Reina I felt today comes back to me. I see. Well, look into that. Please be watchful about Ryugu-san yourself, my brother son. You mean, I should watch her? Ich sollte deine Arbeit machen? Detektiv spielen? Ach, warum nicht? Ich bin ja nur 16 Jahre alt. No, I meant I want you to take care of your friend, so that she won't be the next victim. I'm impressed by the way he persuades me in a very grown-up way. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. My heart almost comes out of my mouth when I hear that son knock on my door. I hide the handset in a rush for no reason. Kiichi! Open the door for me! I hear my dad over the door. He sounds joyous. What is it? What's up this late? Sorry, my dad's at the door. Can we wrap it up for today? Sure. Sorry again to bother you late at night. Please let me know if you find out something. I will do likewise. Goodbye then. Ichi, open up. I can't open it because I've got my both hands full. What's he doing? My jaws hurt when I stand up because I've been talking in the same posture for a long time. When I open the door, my dad is standing there with a tray. There are some cookies, which are rare in this household, and 2 cups of tea on the tray. Oh nein, ich rieche das Gespräch. The tea comes with cube sugar and sliced lemon that looks exquisite. And too much. But what is it, Dad? What's all that? Hey, come on, Kiichi. I'm coming in. My dad is beaming joyously. But he's never treated me like this in my life before. What the hell is going on? So, what are you talking about? I guess. It's not that I have to hide it from my dad, but I can't explain well that I was talking with a detective at night when I'm pedophiling. Nothing, I was just a friend. I'm not talking about the phone. I knew she was here. I mean, Reina-chan. Okay, ja. Was das alles zu bedeuten hat, werden wir dann im nächsten Part erfahren. Bis dahin viel Spaß euch. Ihr hört mich dann auch wieder, hoffentlich. Tschüss, tschüss.